Hey everybody, today we are going to take a look at one of the recently released custom-built toy boxes for Disney Infinity called Sky Gauntlet. To download this world, choose the toy box from the main menu. From there, select Toy Box Share and then Disney's Toy Boxes. This will give you a list of toy boxes that Disney Infinity has provided that you can download for free. Find the one you want and press the X button to download it if you're using the PlayStation 3, or A for the Xbox 360. Once your world has been downloaded, find it in the menu again and choose Play Content. Sky Gauntlet is just as the name suggests. The only thing there is to do in this world is try to work your way through the obstacle course in the sky. In order to complete it, you need to master the double jump and use near-perfect timing. Let's take a look at the first part of the Sky Gauntlet. Right off the bat, you're going to notice blocks with 4 lights on them. When the lights flash, you have to either jump to the next block or jump straight up in the air before the block flips. If the block flips while you're standing on it, you will fall. Don't be afraid to take your time during this part. Patience and timing are everything. Once you navigate through that, you come to a conveyor belt. Again, don't feel rushed. You have to jump through the 2 swinging sledgehammers, landing on 2 blue and red rotating blocks. Don't be afraid to turn and walk backwards on the conveyor belt until you're satisfied with the timing. Once you think you have it, make your jump. If you're successful, simply jump to the large platform and climb up the pipe to the next area. At the top of the pipe, you come to another series of blue and red flipping blocks. Don't let this intimidate you. The blocks flip in a set pattern, and you have the 4 lights on each of them to let you know when they are going to flip. I chose the path to the right after I had memorized the pattern and timing of when each of the blocks flipped. Once you make it to the last block, you might have to wait for the elevator to come down. Once it does, jump on it and ride it up. I hope you enjoy those flipping blocks because there are more up ahead. Don't worry, these ones are pretty easy, so just use the tips we've already gone over to navigate through. Finally, you're at your first checkpoint. This part is tricky for a couple of reasons. First of all, the camera angle changes, which seems odd at first, but actually does help with this part. Secondly, you are now at a series of rotating blue and red blocks. They do not flip over, so once you're standing on one, take all the time you need to set up your next jump. The key here is to anticipate when the next block will be closest to you and jump so you arrive at the same time. If you mess up the timing and fall, it's back to the last checkpoint for you. Once you're through this area, you're rewarded with checkpoint number 2. The next part is kind of fun. Simply run and perform a double jump so that you land on the cannon. It will propel you onto a series of blue and red blocks that flip. Use patience and timing to jump to a rotating block and then onto another cannon. This cannon sends you to your 3rd checkpoint. This part is easy. There are no flipping, rotating, or swinging blocks to deal with, so it's a nice change of pace. Simply go straight, jumping from block to block, and onto your 4th checkpoint. This next part is tricky. We mentioned earlier that timing and patience were key, but here you need to use speed and precision. The first section is straightforward. Just jump from block to block until you are on the last one. Notice how there are no more blocks? Here is where you need to be prepared to use speed and precision. As soon as the first block appears, you need to jump to it. It helps to get a running start. You can't wait around here or the block will disappear. You need to move quickly, utilizing the double jump and doing your best to land feet first on the next block to save time. If you have trouble with this part, just keep trying. Once you go through it several times, you will be able to memorize the path you need to take, which helps quite a lot. Successfully complete this section, and you're at your final checkpoint. The last part, although more difficult, is more of the same. You need to use speed and precision to jump from block to block, but once you're through, jump into the cannon and you've beaten the Sky Gauntlet. There you have it, a step-by-step guide to how you can beat the Sky Gauntlet toy box by Disney Infinity. For a complete guide to Disney Infinity, be sure to check out www.primagames.com, where you can find the Disney Infinity official game guide and the official e-guide. Let us know in the comments below. Were you able to complete the Sky Gauntlet? Have fun, everybody!